Hello my darlings, how are we doing? Now I had to ask myself a question this morning because I was looking for the best prices on mince today because we're going to go and do some shopping on the weekend, and what came up was some pet meat. Pet meat is cheaper. It's about a quarter, anywhere between 25% and 50% cheaper than what is sold for humans, right? The law in this country was changed in the 80s, and the reason it was changed in the 80s for the standards for pet meat were because little old ladies and homeless people were eating cat food and dog food because it was cheaper than human meat and food, right? Because there weren't that many food banks. In fact, there might be maybe a couple of soup kitchens if you're lucky, but there weren't any food banks as such. Food for animals has to be fit for human consumption. Say it again real clear. Pet food in this country, whether raw, tinned or kibbled, you know, dried, has to be fit for human consumption. And in this country we have some of the most strict of food laws when it comes to food handling, etc., for food for manufacture, etc., for human consumption. Which makes you think, if they can sell mince for animals, right, 100% mince from muscle meat, which is what we buy, right? 2 kilos for £3.50 for the mince, and yes, okay, so it's got chicken in it as well. I don't care about that. Why can't they do that for our normal meat? If it is able to be sold at £3.50 for a mixed bag of mince, and oh, by the way, if you want 2 kilos of chicken mince, it's the same price. Why are we being charged £7.50 and upwards a kilo? You know those freeze-dried beef pieces that you buy a 25 kilo bag for your dogs? You're aware it's 100% muscle meat, right? So if you're a prepper, or you want to have some dried meat on hand just to make sure that you've got something on hand should anything occur, like, you know, the car blows up, those bags of freeze-dried pieces of 100% muscle meat are only £7.50, 10 quid at the most. What is going on? What is honestly going on? Because to me, this is price gouging. Absolutely price gouging. And I know a lot of people, you hear pet meat and you go, oh no, I'm not eating that. Don't know what's in it. Yeah, we do, because they have to say it on the website. They have to tell you what's in it. And you can ring them up, and if you ask the right questions, they will give you the answers. Why? Dogs and cats can't have overly fatty meat, especially cats. That's why you don't give your cat pate at Christmas. Just because their Sheba looks like cat, you know, pate, it's not pate. So you can't give them pate at Christmas because it will make them vomit, let alone anything else. Ask me how I know. Oh. But if we're able to buy fit for human consumption meat from the pet companies at a quarter of the price we're being charged in the supermarkets, what the hell is going on?